All right, welcome to Rad Potential and welcome to the next project we're going to be working on. We've got a 1973 BMW 2002, affectionately named Marge or Marjorie. And little backstory, we got this car from a neighbor who saw the madness going on around here of all our BMWs and said, hey, I've got a 73 2002 that's been sitting for 10 years, do you want it? So we said absolutely, and we went and picked it up. So this is it. It's been sitting, like I said, for plus or minus 10, 15 years. I don't know when it was last registered. The plate, give you a little walk around. 2005. So it's been some time. But it's surprisingly, or I mean, it's in remarkable shape for sitting so long. Oh, don't close that all the way. You won't go. So that door handle doesn't open, but we're gonna go through it now. So this is the starting condition of it after it's been sitting for that long, and it's a carbureted M10. So we're gonna dive into it. We've done a little bit of digging so far. When Eric was up here, we did a little bit of cleaning. We pressure washed the bay because it was kind of nasty. What else did we do? We tried to get running before. It was getting fuel, not getting spark. The starter doesn't work. So we're gonna try to address that starting today. The interior's in pretty good shape. It's got a, tobacco is what that's called, interior. The seats are a little rough in the front. The back's in pretty good shape. I'm sure the leather is not soft anymore, but anyway, this is the next restoration project here. So welcome. It's sick. We're excited about it.
Super excited about it. Can't wait.
So we're gonna start going through the trunk. We just popped it, and the first highlight we have to highlight. Oh, will you open this door?
Yeah.
We set it up here already. Super excited because when we first had started going through the car, we didn't dig into the trunk too much. But check this out. This is the original Blaupunkt head unit. We're missing the knobs. Hopefully we can find them somewhere in here. But there's the empty slot. But check that out. It looks sick. It's factory tape deck, FM, AM radio.
In pretty good shape.
Yeah, it looks perfect. What else we got in here? We've got pictures of a previous restoration in 1988. Looks like, yeah, this is pre-restoration because you can see it's got paint issues here. But how cool is this? We've got a old workshop manual. It's got some water damage. Was this wet before? I didn't think we were getting water in here, but some of the stuff's wet. Here's some other restoration pictures. There's a whole lot of them. Just awesome history. We've got the busted mirror, the rear view mirror, some maps. There's some old files and stuff that we don't, old registration stuff. Oh, here's that.
This is wet. I think it's just cold.
Here's the other bumper thing.
Oh, cool. We can at least put that on there.
It looks torn, but we've got the, well, that's like stuck in there. There we go. We got the driver mirror.
That's going to be crucial to have.
A little fuel filter.
Is this the old?
The dash is cracked, but
the old service manual.
Otherwise, it's not in terrible shape.
Look at these.
That's sweet. Fasten seatbelt thing. We can pull the battery out of one, the Miata, and oh, that's cool. Hopefully we can find the knobs for this.
Yeah, it might be in the trunk where it was.
Yeah. Well, there's the rest of the mirror. We're gonna have to replace that. I don't know what this is. Lots of stuff to go through. Double floor mats. Hopefully there's floor actually under the carpet.
Yeah, we've got no sweeping.
A little rusty, but we're hoping this is in, it appears to be in good salvageable shape. These probably need replaced. They're not going to save you in an accident.
Oh, they feel quite disgusting.
Anyway, let's go look in the trunk.
Okay.
We've got the gas cap, which is good because out here it's the inner side of it. Hopefully we can, that's repairable because it's got we have the original gas cap key on the keychain. What else we got here? Oh, nice. That's another marker light that we're missing.
Sweet.
That looks like a brand new
It looks
one.
brand new, yeah.
We've got an extra headlight.
Yeah, it's never been opened. It is brand new.
Nice.
Baller. Out there. Keeper. Trash. What's that for?
Car stereo converter. Must have been for an aftermarket radio they had. Is that a marker light?
Oh.
Which we have this one. Is that one there?
That one's there too. This one's newer, nicer than that one.
Cool.
'Cause there's none up front, right?
They're amber up front.
Oh, yeah.
They're different.
So this one's a little bit nicer than that one. Like that. Tool.
Tool. Little 10mm socket.
Another marker. Gross. Oh, keep it, I guess.
I wonder if they replace these with those ones.
Oh, bummer.
At this point, they're both.
We had another brand new one of these, but look, it's absolutely disintegrated.
Maybe.
Or maybe this is the old one.
Maybe that's the one that came off here.
Maybe. Maybe it's not new, yeah. So that's trash. Bottle opener?
Cool. Some front rotors.
Lucky and easy.
Some McGuire's polishing compound.
Rubbing compound. Let's see if these knobs are down in here. Doesn't look like it. Nope.
Anyway, that's the contents of the trunk. We're gonna clean it up now and see what's underneath here. See how we got our wood panel. We'll see what the condition of the trunk floor is in.
Where does this go? Huh.
It's probably.
Look at it. It has like the bottle punk on it. Oh, this doesn't go anywhere. Well, it's got to, right?
I don't know. There's the speaker grill up there. It looks like. Oh, right here, under the kick panel. Looks like there's one right here.
Well, this whole kick panel's missing.
Well, that's probably where it goes. You pumped or what?
Super pumped. You see me driving it?
Yeah. We got 2 months to get this sorted enough, which should be fine. All it really needs is to fire, and we can run it and then put new tires on it because the tires are ancient.
As long as they can get us an hour and a half away and back home, that's all we need it to do right now.
Headliner's not in great shape.
Then we can restore it.
These things are like disintegrated. Eventually, Calvin, eventually you're painting this. Because, as you can see, paint's seen better days. This side actually looks really good, but that other front fender is a little rough. But
it's almost like this was used as like a workshop car.
it's just someone's daily car.
Well, it's got all these like bolts and sandpaper, plywood clips.
Sick.
Poor Marge.
All right, so the last time Eric was up here, we tried to get this thing running, and we thought the starter wasn't working. We tried to crank it over, nothing was happening, so we ended up dragging it around the street, like towing it behind his Jeep to try and like drop start it, and it wasn't working, whatever. But we might have been dumb because I just sat in it, pushed the clutch down, and turned the key, and it started to kick over. So we got a battery back in it now. We got a jump pack, in case the battery is weak. That's out of Miata, and we're just gonna turn it over and see what happens. It's got oil in it. Who knows if it has coolant in it? Doesn't really matter. The fuel's who knows how old, but we'll just see if it sparks up. Last time we couldn't get it to spark. Drop starting it. But we'll see. We got the E21 up front in case we want to pull a distributor or igniter off of it.
Oh boy.
Just like watch it, or I don't know. It's in neutral. Ready?
I'm scared. What happened?
The oil pressure light went off, so it's got oil pressure.
So do you think like right now it's just like you need to like just get the fluids pumped since it's been so long? And like that's why it's not starting, or do you think like there's something else that's missing?
It might not have spark.
Right.
Still.
Sure.
We can. And yeah, it's gonna have to take a second to get fluids going through it, oil and fuel. We can pop this off and see if there's actually fuel coming in. It sounds like, you heard it, it sounds like it's got good compression when it's turning over. I want to smash
it's just on the ground. We can get it.
Just trying not to launch it or
break it.
Smash it into my finger.
Or break it.
That's all the air filter is. So you should be able to see that looks pretty dry. So I don't know if we're getting any fuel in there.
But we were getting fuel last time, right?
Correct.
Hi, Kona.
Keep an eye on there if I pump it and see if any fuel goes.
I'll just see it.
Should see it coming out of those little squirters or something.
Is it gonna get me in the face?
No, it goes down.
I feel like I smell it. Like smell gas. Ready?
Yeah. I see no fuel.
Wait, so then if we figure that out.
Oh, there's a bolt. Stuck a wheel lug in here to keep the water out when we washed it.
What is that hole?
Like a crank breather. Anyway, so we need fuel. So, fuel pump in the back, fuel filter. How we were getting fuel last time. Hit the gas pedal. The gauge is reading fuel.
Hit it while it's off?
Yeah, just touch the gas pedal. Okay. Yeah, that's opening in there.
Are you sure that the tank's reading that? Oh, it says full, but who knows if that's even accurate.
It said
though,
half
right?
full a second.
Oh, it says full
and
right
then
now.
it said full.
But I'm not trying to crank it, so maybe it would change, but which would seem weird. But also, what's V stand for? Full. R is empty. Is that German?
Must be. See, oil. I don't know what the L light is. I'm thinking.
Lights.
Maybe.
Oh, that's lighter. Not
Yeah,
light.
don't turn that on. But the oil light went off when you cranking it, so I think
Is that what the O light is?
I'm assuming. So it's built oil pressure. So we'll keep diagnosing and see where we can get today. All right. So further thought processes are happening. We got a towel in case we start a fire. But I found some extremely flammable belt conditioner, and we're gonna spray it in the carb and see if we're getting sparks, see if it'll light off. Carly doesn't approve.
I don't want my car to catch fire.
You're gonna have to turn it over.
Oh, sick.
Unless you want to spray the extremely flammable stuff into the engine. So I'll just spray a little first. See what happens now.
Ready?
Yeah.
Tell me to cut it. I need to.
Almost. So it's getting spark because that's lighting off.
That sounded like it was almost gonna start.
Yeah, I thought it actually would. I'm surprised it didn't. Try it again. Try it again.
Oh my goodness.
You pumped?
I am pumped. No fires though. Ready?
Yeah. What was that? Give it a little gas.
Okay.
As you're cranking. See if you can open up those blades. Well, we're there, I think. We just need to figure out.
It's just not getting fuel.
It's not getting fuel.
It's making spark.
Cool, 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 cool. We're pumped.
Cool.
Cool, cool, cool. Abed.
Super pumped. Cool.
Cool,
Now
cool,
what?
cool. Now we figure out why it's not getting fuel. Like I said, we could try to pull off one of these lines and see if it's getting backed up somewhere. Maybe the filter's not letting it go through, but I thought there's basically no fuel coming out the little squirters over here.
But you said you got fuel last time. Like, what would have changed between now and then?
I have no idea.
I thought it was just this summer.
We can see if the fuel pump's turning on. Get my multimeter out and touch the thing back there and see if it's kicking on.
Sure.
See if there's
That's
voltage.
an easy place to start.
See if there's power to it. See if there's power sending to it. I don't know.
If there's not, what would that be?
Find the wiring to it. Maybe it got shorted. Maybe we bumped it while we were messing with the trunk. So we were cleaning out the trunk earlier, so I don't know. It's connected.
There's some weird wires right there that are connected to nothing.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
This is connected to nothing.
That's the
Oh, that's the light. That's
marker
not
relay.
this.
So this is the fuel pump wire. It goes over here. Goes over here. Goes up there. That's all connected and solid. But this is connected.
Yeah, it's all connected. I just be old as balls.
Is there a drain on this fuel tank? Oh, there is. Hell yeah.
Easy way to just drain out the old fuel.
Yeah, so we can get all that old gasoline out of there.
Nice.
Dope. All right, to be continued. So you got to cut us a break because we're both learning here. I don't know what I previously said, but we were trying to figure out why it's not getting fuel. And I pulled the fuel line off here before the filter and tried to pump it into here, but nothing's happening. I was thinking, what's up with the fuel pump? We tested the voltage at the back, but now I'm realizing and learning, I think this is our mechanical fuel pump, which sucks all the fuel from the tank. And back there, those connectors are just probably the fuel level sensor. So what we're doing some learning in our owner's workshop manual that came with the car, the Haynes manual for 1600 and 2002s, and it's got a testing procedure, an overhaul procedure for the mechanical fuel pump. So we're going to take a look at that and see what we can do, because we're not getting any fuel anyway. I tried to pull this hose off, but it's so hardened on there that if I pull it off, I'm going to have to replace it yet, and I don't quite want to do that. Well, that might be it for today. We might check in tomorrow because we got some stuff to do other than this, and we need to get that out of the garage and this back in there, or in there for the first time, so that tomorrow when it's pouring, oh geez, Kona, chill, so we can work on it inside. But hey,
smells like gas.
Well, I dumped a bunch of fuel in it, but that was a good start. We got somewhere. Feel pretty good. So if that's it, keep it rad and stay tuned for resurrection of the 73 2002 affectionately named Marjorie. Anyway, thanks for following along.